Let's welcome to the Beyond Bars podcast.
Woo! Welcome
Bars
the podcast where we are talking about the impacts of the judicial system and how the justice system has impacted people directly and indirectly. But today we have an amazing guest. She has done amazing stuff in the hood and beyond. I am beyond honored and welcome. Can y'all make some noise for the one, the only Miss Beverly?
Period.
I thought we just established clapping is for pores.
Oh, you ain't seen my bank account. I'm clapping for a reason. I know what I am.
Period.
Bev, Beverly Bev. Yeah, you shout into the mic.
How everybody doing? It's a blessing to be here with you guys on this platform. Kyrie is like family to me, first of all.
I'm hyped to learn because I was telling Kyrie, and when you just walked in, I have no idea of the relationship or anything we're about to get into today, so I'm pretty excited.
And I'm an entertainer. That's it.
An entertainer?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to elaborate, or do we like to keep it
No, I
vague?
just do everything. I do everything. I'm basically just TV.
You tell us about some of the stuff that you've done in the community and how you've intertwined like community activism and your art.
And entertainment.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I do so much for the community. The kids, the youth is our future. So I try to take them different places, get them out of the community, let them see different. I got a podcast on Channel 19.
Can TV, right?
Can TV.
Shout out to Can TV.
And I let the kids come in and perform. Then on TV, they see themselves, their name on the TV, make them feel a little bit better about themselves,
Mm-hmm.
But I do. You call me, I'm coming, especially as related to the kids,
Yeah, that's definitely
yeah.
that's one of the things I've come to love about Bev. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if we giving away like a coat drive. It don't matter if it's canned goods. It don't matter if we helping people like get expungements. She's there, and like I love people that pull up because, like I said, it don't matter if we off California and Polk. It don't matter if we going downtown. It don't matter. She on the pull up. So it's always love and respect, and I've always seen her do things over the years that like a lot of people just cannot do. You know what I mean?
It ain't cannot, will not do.
Wow! Oh,
They got other things to do.
We're starting exactly how we want to do.
They got better things to do.
So,
But I like really focus my energy on the high risk kids because I was a high risk kid and I was a female, So I see what they seeing, but I don't understand what they doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new way, everything on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people
These
drinking
kids,
Casamigos now.
they drinking that damn
they
Casamigos.
Casamigos.
That damn Casamigos.
The
Before
pills, the
we
fentanyl
started.
on the pills, and it ain't even the kids' fault. They getting laced with fentanyl. I blame Amazon for that.
Damn, you think Bezos did that shit?
What?
Elaborate.
They got what? Y'all don't know that?
Motherfucker Bezos.
They got a machine that re-rock pills. Pull it up. If they didn't have that, if they wouldn't have that, the kids wouldn't OD.
So
If the kids wouldn't OD, if they didn't have that, the kids wouldn't OD because they can't re-rock it. They couldn't put that fentanyl on it.
I'm from 290, so I know what re-rock
believe
is.
this
But we have to make sure that everybody knows.
Oh, okay, re-rock.
Re-rock.
Yeah.
This is when a third
You
will
gotta
pop
break
up
it
on
down.
the
We got a
screen.
couple white people
Break it
in
down
the
for
room.
a bit. Break it down for
down.
Catherine. What
I'm
re-rock?
gonna break it down for the
Break it
white
down.
people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Black History
re-rock.
Month. Break it down for the white people.
In Black History Month. Here we go. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell y'all what re-rock
I gotta
is.
get to re-rock. When they break it back down into powder, and they add whatever that fentanyl or ketamine or whatever they add.
What did you do? Baby laxatives back in the day? Anyway.
Yeah, but it's a ketamine. Now it's
Yeah.
horse tranquilizers and
they
stuff.
doing
And
the
now,
hard shit now.
and they re-rocking it. They got the machine, individual pills to re-rock it and make it. You know what I'm saying?
To add that.
So why do you think that's Bezos?
He got it. He got
Because
it on
people are able to buy the
Amazon.
machines that you need
That's
off
a-
of
that's a
Amazon.
machine.
The same way
You
that
can't get
people
it
are
nowhere else but
you
on
do know that
Amazon.
people are getting the stuff for switches and shit like off
I understand.
online.
The convenience of being able to do this is what we're talking
If
about.
they didn't have
okay,
that,
I'll catch
the
up.
kids
I'll
get the normal
I'll figure it
pills
out.
and be just sleepy and high. Now they get putting fentanyl like they know these kids taking these
Yeah.
Percocets and stuff. So why be mean and do that to them? You know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah.
do that to them? With the heroin, I really don't even care about the heroin and stuff like that.
The
I'm just
heroin.
about the kids.
Wait,
Y'all
lean
know
into
the
the mic.
kids.
Yeah, lean so we can hear you.
Y'all know these kids taking this, and y'all cater to destroy our future. I just don't get it.
I think just so that, because I know you, Bev, and I know your background. When you tell people, and she not lying, that you help specifically high risk young people, hot quote unquote, because they hear that term, they get to running around inner city youth, all the damn terms.
Black kids is what.
Essentially, right?
Yeah, that's what inner cities.
What is that risk? What do those risks look like for somebody that's high risk, like you?
What's your definition
or some
of
the
high
young
risk?
People that you're helping, that other people, like you say, they won't, they will not.
It's just basically, the community they in, everybody gang related. You not just got in yourself. You really born in it if you from that community. You know what I'm saying? So kids can't go certain places, but some kids will do it. And then somebody they can and such. It's just, these kids. That's why I try to do as much as I can, take them as many places as I can, show them different, make them want more. That's all I can do, because it's lost, and it needs so much that me and a few others, you know what I'm saying, to even talk about this. Everything ain't about the kids with certain people. My friends and fell back from me, because if it ain't about the kids, really, I ain't even on nothing. I'll be 47 in 2 months.
God,
I ain't got time to be playing with no grown ass people. I
appreciate that you're working with kids, because I will not. So.
I always have.
It is the important.
I
it
help
is the important part.
So goddamn it, I'm gonna help them.
Yeah.
If I can help lead them in some positive, that's all I try to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's one of the things I respect about you, Bev. Like Bev would be there, like which. Bev, my dog, Joe, because sometimes like people just be needing a square and somebody to talk to them, and then also sometimes
I got anything for
them. Right, and then sometimes she'll set them straight, and they be like, "Damn, you owe Boo Man $300. Why you ain't pay that nigga?" Like, damn, you set people straight. They be like, "Damn, perspective."
You gotta let them know. I don't be up with foolishness. I ain't up with kissing nobody ass, So I just be me, Whatever I say, I mean it. I ain't just saying anything. I ain't gonna swap lies with nobody to make them feel better about themselves. Because I feel good. So, you know what I'm saying?
You know what, though? Honestly, I don't even know if you really get the flowers. They be saying giving people their flowers, right? And so, like, one of the things I done seen you do, first off, Bev is coming out her pocket for a lot of these things. Whether it be helping for funerals, I done seen Bev at funerals. She passed stuff out. Like it don't matter if we talking about like even like whatever it is, right? She's very giving. But when you talk about taking kids on those experiential trips, those learning trips, Bev, that's something that people are putting thousands of dollars into, and you're bankrolling it off of your own dime, taking kids out of the hood, giving them those new experiences so that they can even want more, because they don't always know what more is. So kudos to you, and I hope that somebody watching this is like, damn, I want to support a Bev trip so that Bev can take them little 290 babies.
Bev broke his hair.
Because we broke his hair. Everything we ever did, we did off the stress.
Bev is broke his hair.
Every giveaway was off the muscle.
But you know what, too? I do have support from my brothers, Black Men United.
Yes.
They definitely make a way for me,
Into the microphone. Shout out to
I'm
Black.
so relaxed in here, you know what I'm saying? You don't see me back relaxed.
You can pull it toward you.
My peace is everything right now.
Yes.
And it is about 6:30.
Shout out to Black Men United, because they
can
support everything I do. They might get tired of me, but they do it. Love you guys.
Yes, much love to y'all. That's how I got my dining room table.
Shout out to Black Men United.
Shout out to Black Men United. My black ass be out there united, huh?
Yes.
Dang. So, Bev, what do you think? Because what is some of the work that you've done with people who are impacted by the justice system?
We've been to Springfield. I got a friend, Samuel Kareem. He been locked up over 25 years. And in Illinois back in 79, they passed a bill like lifers. You can be in jail 25 years of life. Any other state, you can kill a whole family. In Illinois, life, when you get life, you're not seeing a parole, so you're just in there.
Yeah. What the fuck? So there's no way to ever get out.
SB 2333. That's the bill. We went to Springfield. We've been trying to get people back on appeals or, clemency hearings and all that, So I've been down there. I'm for my people, you know what I'm saying? And some of them down there unjust, wrong. They done convicted so many people of wrongdoing, Then these people done educated themselves, got degrees, got companies outside the city. They got companies outside. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, they raw.
Doing need a real impact. Been going to jail since they about 19, 18. You know, grown.
And they
Whole
making
mind
that
frame.
impact, that transformation within the system.
Whole mind frame. But anywhere else you go, you know, they get out. 25 years, they see the parole. Not in Illinois. What is it? Harsh and cruel punishment. Ain't shit changed. It's worse now. You know what I'm saying? These kids is worse than back then. But I be telling y'all, better come on. It's not just for Red I do this for. It's for my people, kids that's doing this. Doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody getting locked up. Y'all better hope these kids get back out. You know what I'm saying? Mine beautiful. Mine good. I got a good respect for kids too. Thank you, Jesus. Damn, God is good.
Dang.
God is good to me. Yes. But they out here, and I love them too. You know.
Make sure you.
So that's why I do it for.
I know, but just
Red
preaching in here and
aware
still
of me.
not into the microphone.
Somebody told me I could have been a preacher.
Yeah, you got to talk to the microphone. You're
Somebody
saying too
told me
much
I could have
good.
been a preacher, but I cuss a lot.
think that's allowed
Cussing
now.
pastor, yeah. That's the thing. I think,
I think
the cussing
dance
pastor is
the
like in
dancing
Indiana.
pastors.
A dancing pastor?
They dancing. They ain't cussing. They dancing.
Are you religious at all, Bev?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bev, you want to
I'm a
scoot your chair
Christian.
more
Yeah,
so
I
that you
need
can
to
lean
scoot
back
it
and
and
still
you
be
can
able to
talk.
talk into the mic? Because if you scoot it up, you can still
We'll
lean
take, yeah,
back.
we'll take
Yeah.
the time.
I
Make
just
sure
want to make
it's
sure
I
we
don't
hear
like
you.
this thing in my face like that. And my mouth just right there. Y'all crazy. It's just so offensive. Yeah.
It's a
I
regular
wish I had
Thursday
both.
night.
All right.
Oh my
Some of us
God.
have no problem.
Catherine is like, yo.
I told you. Said she want to be in the middle. I said I'm a side hoe.
I'm right here. That's what I like.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all crazy.
I like.
Bev, so I got a question.
Yes.
Because I've seen you work in multiple communities doing the work that some people don't do unless cameras pull up. What is something that you think can change the system if like if this program existed? What are some preventative services that you think if people put dollars towards, thousands or millions of dollars towards, we would see a real change in the hood?
Yeah. What programs do you run or you see that like work?
Basically, I know. Speaking of the kids that's high risk, we trying to get violence down. These kids we can't tell these kids to stop doing that because we ain't feeding them. These kids need some type of income. Some type of income. And then when these organizations do get that little money, they give them to their friends and shit. Then when the kids get with fuck them old people. You know, it's just an ongoing situation. They better not let me get no money. I'm telling you.
They better not.
I bet you.
Bev, but
We
like,
are
so
plugging
for
to get you
example,
money.
They better not let me get no money.
for example, because I know you do so much, you be forgetting, and I'm gonna remind you every time because I'm a fan. If we was to duplicate some of the programs that you do, that you've run, that you created, like say the one that you're running with you can called Shiro, what does that look like, right? How is the impact that you've been able to make in the community through this program, and do you think that that's something we can do in other communities?
Absolutely. This
So
is
wait. First off, we gotta let
stepping
people
stone.
tell people what it is. First
Yeah.
off, yeah.
Same as it's basically the same help that we've been giving men all over that been incarcerated, got backgrounds, just high risk. You know, we cater to the men. We've always as a black woman that came from the penitentiary in 2002, it was no programs, there wasn't no help, and I had a baby. They didn't come along until like now. You know what I'm saying? But it's always been mans with programs. Men don't got their kids. They always cater to men. Like, is that stigma that's stuck with everybody in their programs? It's always men and boys. Where the women and kids who study having kids? Kids is dying. These women is taking care of these kids. But we cater to men. So when I went in UCAN, I was telling them like, we need a program for the women. A real program.
Yeah. People don't give a fuck about women. Most marginalized population across. Yeah.
We less than to them, you know, but we make it happen. We make it happen.
And I seen Bev kind of like, you know, like she say, recommend this idea And people use euphemisms. They say, "Oh, wraparound services. Let's provide wrap my fucking
service.
hand around your neck." Because what the fuck? There's a difference, right, between wraparound services and priority. And so now Bev is in a position with the Shero program where she's making the women the priority, right? The mothers the priority. The people who are sometimes in a lot of situations left to fend for the children and the family, making them the priority. So it's a lot of respect and love to you for doing that, especially when you didn't always get support, to a position now where you have young women in the program and they're achieving. So it's definitely, we got to give you your flowers, ma. I appreciate you, yo.
So it sounds, but you said you did have experience in penitentiary yourself.
Absolutely.
And got out in 2002.
Yeah.
How long were you?
I caught a case in 98.
Okay.
Got out on bond. Had turned myself in 99. I had a baby at the time.
Were you pregnant in?
No.
Okay.
I got out and got pregnant. I had a baby at the time. A year went on. Had turned myself in for boot camp. All the time, I wasn't eligible for boot camp. My lawyer and the judges, everybody knew I wasn't eligible because my crime was violent.
Bev, they said your ass is supposed
Serious,
to
I'm
get
finna sue them now. Fuck out of here.
Yeah?
Yeah, they played with me. Yeah. So I had to do the 3 years. My baby was 3 weeks when I left. He was 3 years old when I came home,
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. From that day on, it was like Chuck E. Cheese. It was Christmas, because I left him, So before that, though, I've always took to my nephews and my friends' kids and stuff before I had a baby. But it was like that. Jumping bags on the side of the house. It's just that. My baby couldn't go to people parties. I only gonna have one. I knew I wasn't having that one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a protector and a provider. You can't go nowhere. Parties on Easter, on Tuesdays, on February, Halloween. We was having parties. You're not going. You can't go. You ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. I've always had parties with all the kids. I took the kids to their first. I took my community kids to their first anything. I wouldn't care what they mama say now because they on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist. This was back when MySpace. I never had MySpace. I really ain't a social media person. But I took the kids their first time anywhere. Great America, their first hotel parties. I put these kids on their first party buses. You hear me? Party buses. It was a black and gold party bus day. You know what I'm saying?
Black and gold
Come on,
party
I can't
bus
make this
day.
up. I can't make it up.
Shit,
But
man.
now social media, everybody's so important now, and I can't get in tune with it. I try to, but I can't.
So when you got out, did you jump right into activism type work?
Absolutely. My thing is, it's like I was born with in the Black Panther years or the Martin Luther King years. I'd have been right on the side on. You hear me? Back in 21, I got invited to Martin Luther King's daughter, and then we poor people's poverty in Washington, D.C. I did a march for Father's Day down there. I sent his daughter. Yolanda looked just like him. Oh, yeah.
Wait,
absolutely.
she looked just like
Martin
MLK?
Luther King. Oh, my God.
Oh, bro, I'm thinking about MLK with a wig now.
You need to see her. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I couldn't believe
I
it.
have a wig.
I couldn't believe I was down there and people paid for me to come down there.
They paid for you to come down
Yeah,
to DC?
everything. Yep.
Shorty, take off. I see you now.
Yeah, I don't even talk about it. I took
You
2
don't
pictures.
be bragging,
I
Joe.
don't never brag. I do this in real life. Some people do it for a job. When they get off, it's over with. I do this in real life.
That's why I respect Bev.
I know. She was
I
was invited down in D.C. We're 20 minutes in the episode.
Right?
Okay.
No, you have to be very,
I
very
know.
specific.
But
with
I do feel that, not that you need my endorsement, but there are a lot of people that do this work, like you said, for social, for clout, for political advantage, or just to be seen doing nonprofit shit.
Oh, my God. You just don't
people,
know how many people just...
Yeah. So many
In
people
my
just
job
want,
position as a youth development coach. People want me fired from over there. I be like, why y'all be telling on me? Y'all need to stop it.
But
People need me.
You know what's funny? So, me and Bev met doing violence intervention and prevention services out of North Lawndale. And we was a part of just this elite group of West Siders that was already doing the work. They just brought us together for real. And I was leading the cognitive behavioral therapy sessions, and Bev was our youth development coach who would recruit people and coach them up and bring them into this program, right? And Bev always had some of the most hood, authentic solutions that nobody in academia would support.
And you know what? They graduated. I
Good.
made sure they graduated. Some people want to drop out. I'm tired. I don't want to. Come on, you finna go in there. You don't complete it. Don't talk to me this summer.
Hey,
We doing things.
Can you whitewash this from it? What kind of solutions, what kind of programs would like educational institutions or people, I don't know, people that are like funding?
No, we get,
like,
it's all type of programs right now being offered. With UCAN, Black Men United, so many organizations now just hands on. Our biggest thing is trying to stop this violence, stop these kids from killing each other, getting them something to do. You know what I'm saying? We trying to give them something to do.
We
really hands on. You know, I'm really I'm so much of an advocate of these kids. You know, I done heard so many people. They don't want. We can't tell them nothing. You got to tell them something first. Try to tell them something. They don't want to listen. Have you talked to them? You ain't talked to them. Now you just assume what they don't want.
Or
these kids is crying
way.
and begging for help. These kids be lost. I'm telling you, they is kids. Care how big them guns be. Them kids.
They still children.
I look in their eyes. They babies. And me personally, I be blaming mamas. I'm just saying.
Don't
it couldn't be mine. I do.
So
Ain't no way in hell, especially 15, 14, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. Now them 18 ones that's grown, you got to chase them more harder, but them your babies. You know what I'm saying? I done seen women neglect them babies and chase a man in the crib. Come in the house, your whole kid outside, you ain't called them damn time, you ain't look for them, but you look for a man.
Oh, Bev, we had just had a whole conversation on the importance of romantic relationships.
Control a man.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking about how, like, I mean, socially that it fuels a lot of not just like violence, but just a lot of this shit that's like reprioritizing importance. And we're all subject to it, myself included, right? Like, what's the value of a man? What's the value of your girl?
I ain't even gonna lie. I be hating it myself. Shit. I say it to myself, like, why God, why did you give me a wee-wee? Why? Because I don't need shit else from him.
What?
I did.
You be talking to the creator about why he gave us dick?
Why? Why did he do it? Don't you want to know?
Yeah.
Catherine, you did not want to know
Why
that.
did they have to be so lucky?
You wouldn't? No, of course we think.
Man,
about
please.
That. Yeah,
I don't get it. I just don't.
And then
get
the
it.
only alternative, and I guess I've settled into being a woman, but it's a weird degree of like learning how to manipulate it.
Shit, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I
We're a
don't
little
know
off
how. No, I feel it. No, because Catherine be the only woman sometimes, and I'm the only guy. And I'm like, don't know how castration became
You're the first woman guest that we've had. Thank you for that.
But
thank you for that.
A big thank you. But also, I do want to just highlight, because one day I was leading a cognitive behavioral therapy session, like 30 of us in there, right? And Bev comes in, I'm being observed, right? So I could like lose my job if I tweet. And Bev comes into the circle, and I'm like, hey, Bev, welcome, everybody. Everybody say, hey, Bev. Bev, let's discuss some ways we can change the hood. And she said,
so
hell
excited.
yeah, break down the blocks and give everybody a brick. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm finna get fired. And she did this shit in front of my director, my supervisor.
Just thinking of, you know what I'm saying, giving them something that if they went in the program, they could be doing that, but they chose the program, you know?
But I joke about it
because they
now.
would do it.
Yeah, I joke about it, but like it is that real though. And the idea of like you have to give people livable money.
Yeah.
Do not give people $8 an hour and then be surprised when I want to rob you and steal your Cadillac converter. Yeah. Do not, you know what I mean? Because we know like a family bag of Doritos is $8, right? So like, what am I doing? I got to work an hour for a family-sized bag of Doritos. I kill somebody. So giving people livable money in a world where inflation is crazy.
I got a PSA too.
What's your PSA? Please come through.
I hope they cut everybody off Link.
Jesus
they
Christ,
don't
she done
sell
came
me
for the EBT.
Who?
You cut.
Nobody said. They don't sell me none of the Link. I be needing Link.
So because they ain't sold you none, you want to use your platform to cut it off?
Right. I'm so pissed off.
You so mad.
I already ain't got.
I don't know what side you got here.
Look, I don't got a dependent. It's like I'm tired of all this shit.
Oh, I love Bev. Feed the hood, but just not with EBT. There you have it.
I just exist here today.
I'm tired of all this shit. Take
their
they link.
today.
Take they link and bring Trump back.
Oh my God, this is taking all type of turn. Do y'all see the cameraman doing zooms? I see the cameraman doing zooms.
What?
Oh, we have so many people in the studio
I don't
right
care
now.
who's gonna be mad at me.
Just popping
I
off
don't get,
about this.
I don't get taxes
My God, it's a little knife.
or a link.
Oh my God, this is taking a turn. Bev.
No, it ain't.
Bev.
No, it ain't.
Bev.
No, it ain't.
Why do you think? What type of systemic,
Yeah,
regular?
I done took y'all all off track.
No, you didn't.
No,
I think
don't
it's
think so.
because when we talk about
Truly.
systemic issues and we
Yeah.
talk about institutions, naturally it's gonna get federal. And I would argue that if someone who's born and raised in the city of Chicago her whole life, right? If you have seen so much happen over the course of your time here that you feel regularly looked over by the Democratic Party to the point where you openly are looking for a Republican leader at the federal level, I think that before anybody make a judgment, they should probably look at the gravity of what I just said. Like
Yeah,
the woman
now
who's
I'm
doing
curious.
the work for over 20 years is saying, hey, I am so exhausted. I'm so tired of going to funeral after funeral after funeral. That's blood on my hands. This stuff that the woman didn't even talk about in this podcast because it should be that real. And if she's at the point where to her wit's end where she like, Joe, I need some different shit. I need some help. Then that's something that's real.
Yeah, is it being looked over? Is it economic, like you were saying, with like taxes?
Basically, I've been thought I was like Republicanish, but I just went along with my people and what they was, you know what I'm saying. But hell no, fuck that. Hell no. Hey, these people getting in. One thing about these politicians, they say anything to get in their seat. Ain't nobody got in the seat, and
I mean that's how
I'm an advocate of
prison got
mental
them.
health. Our black kids so fucked up. You hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm talking about deaths from their cousins, brothers, sisters, if their best friends. They closer than their friends than their brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? They dying. When they go back to school, hell yeah, they angry. Ain't no counselor talking to them or none of that shit.
That's real
None
talk.
of that shit. But let a white motherfucker grandmama die at 120. I say this all the time. Counselor's gonna be talking to the baby. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Come on, we need fucking help. This shit, motherfuckers get on there and get in these seats. That's why I ain't thinking about Democrats no more. They get in there because they overlook my people when they got shot up. You know what I'm saying?
130.
Came out there like they finna do something for them.
Clinton's
you know what I'm saying?
responsible
So,
for
Bev,
a good
so
portion of
for
this.
people listening who
That's
don't
why
know,
you can't tell me shit.
the
I would
shooting
care
that
what
Bev,
nobody talking about. I'm gonna say what I feel. Oh, ain't
the
no
shooting
yes
that
man.
the shooting that Bev is referencing.
Motherfucker be like this, Bev, be quiet. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. No, I don't want you to shut up. I just want to make sure people know
Shut
what
up.
you're talking about. She referencing one of the biggest mass shootings to date on the west side of Chicago that happened on Halloween 2 years ago, right off California and Polk. She was there. A bunch of mutual friends and family that we both have was there. So, like, she feels away because, to speak to her point, we watched people play
That politics shit.
blood play politics while people are covered in blood. People are saying
politics shit.
organizations that receive millions of dollars to help prevent violence threw their hands up in the air and said it's not in our jurisdiction. Multiple. And like I said, we
They
are
need to bring more money in next year. Yeah.
You rake in more money, and plus you already know the money's already been decided. It's already been broken up. So for people to throw their hands up after you've collected thousands and millions of dollars while people are covered in blood is egregious. And like, Bev is right to feel away because that's crazy as hell. That women and children are being killed in the street, and it don't matter enough for people to say, I can't come across that street to help you, even though I just got millions of dollars to help prevent violence. Now when violent acts happen on a grand scale, we ain't nowhere to be found. Like Bev say, ain't no therapy for people. You think we get some? You think we got crisis therapies pulling up in the hood? We ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? So like that anger to feel is real, and only people
And
who
they
don't
quick to
feel
say
it,
y'all kids bad. Hell yeah, they bad.
Quick to say
they,
black on
They
black.
traumatized. Hell yeah,
traumatized.
they bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Hell yeah, they bad.
I'll never forget the next day I pull up ready to do a fucking circle, and everybody is like traumatized. How the fuck I'm gonna do regular therapy and we need crisis therapy?
You're gonna keep on going on with the program. You gotta go along with the program.
Hey,
You
oh,
get
yeah,
paid
go
for it.
along with the program, Kyrie. What? Nigga, fuck the program.
No,
We're done.
yeah. I mean, that's I feel like a fundamental flaw with like grants, right? And like getting some of this money and money coming.
I'm gonna
from,
sit
like,
down
the
this year and
government
give me a
shit.
fruit olives. Cause I do it anyway. I definitely need a few dollars.
So if you watching this, help Bev get some few dollars in the hood so we can really do real work.
Need a few dollars.
And if you want, you can go kick it in the hood with Bev so she can show you what your dollars is helping change. Bev, think about
Yeah. So they can see.
I don't know. Yeah, how about don't want to come over there?
But it is why like true on the ground community activism and what you do is so important, because even when we're looking like Prison Yoga Chicago grants and shit, like there's so many stipulations around, like you said, what you use money for, when you use it, how you use it, like what impact that has. We're looking at a couple that are like, if you don't have a direct impact on the policy and the law and where you're taking that, like really big picture stuff, we're doing the work. Like we're teaching in jail. Like we are operating at this level, but I also understand the need for like that radical change. So it's such a fuck storm of how to funnel the money into what we're actually asking for as like just anybody.
It'd be like, to me, that's why I don't even go chase nothing no money no more. I get so tired of they get the people the wrong money, because even so many people get on the side of me. They help me do this, but they got the money. Get the fuck away from me.
Imagine that, though. You know how fucked up that is, though?
Yeah.
Years after years.
People want you to help them, but they ain't going to show you how to get it.
Yeah, Joe. Especially when you the key. They come to you to come and get the grant.
Yeah, absolutely.
That shit's fucked up.
All right, so Bev, we ask a couple of these questions. I feel like we're like parsed through a few of them already, but like my bet would be that you are not in support of jail and prison, both as it stands today or in general.
Oh shit! People should go to jail. That's what you saying?
No, I'm asking what you think.
Crazy? Yeah, absolutely. I'm for the jail and prison. Yeah, wrong is wrong. Shit, I went. Everybody else should go when they wrong.
Oh shit!
We've heard this. We've heard this a
if
few
they
times.
don't go to jail, shit, it'd be fucked up out here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm validating the fact that we need to ask the question, because I feel like we're not always sure what answer we're going to get from people. So you think there should be a system in place, and what do you think should change about the current system then? Is it providing more resources so fewer disadvantaged, like you said, high risk people go through the system, or is it providing more support on the way out? Like how can we, if you have any thoughts on it, how can we make it better? Less hard to recover.
I don't know about no better now. I don't know about better.
Hold on, talking to the mic.
Yeah, this is just important. You gotta have the mic down.
But I definitely know, as long as programs provided when they coming out.
Post support.
Yeah.
But programs should be provided while they're in there to get them ready. Because I know people been to jail 20 years and ain't looked at a book. You know what I'm saying? So that mind frame, y'all still the same old ignorant. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't in there trying to teach yourself or learn nothing. And that's why the SBC law we talking about. We ain't saying let everybody out. Let the peoples out that you see them changed and grew from them 20 years. I know motherfuckers that's sitting there, staying sick, doing shit, burning shit, be crazy. Leave them in there. Matter of fact, put them on the side in another hole doing with crazy motherfuckers. Let the people out that got sense, and y'all know they got sense, and can make a change. It's real live leaders behind bars still.
100%.
I know Samuel Queen definitely won. And he gonna get back out. He gonna get back out. I seen my friend sent me an article about him. He helped one of the guys got exonerated. Hey, I'm like, he talking about Red. He like, yeah, this Red. Hey, whole article on the news. The boy speaking so highly, I'm say he ain't know nothing. He was like, no, let me see your paperwork. It's always some type of flaw because they was just slamming us in here. You know what I'm saying? He out right now. Yeah.
That's love. That's love. Being able to free people from the inside.
So post-carceral support, like what Kyrie does a lot of, right?
Yeah. So, that also looks like even stuff that is like, so one of the reasons she would even say a Trump thing is because a lot of these things are federal. Like, we talk about housing. We talk about making sure that people have access to education resources. Can they go and get that Pell Grant thing? You know what I mean? Can they go and get the resources they need to get the education to pick up a book, to make them to help better themselves? So it looks like us as a society providing for people after we deem them as of serving their time or serving whatever it is.
Deem them a criminal?
Right, whatever, right? So you say, do 6 months. Okay, but after the 6 months, how you going to help me make sure that I'm able to not have to serve no more? Are you going to exclude me from housing? Are you going to exclude me from, work? What?
Because the recidivism rate in Cook County is 80-something%. I've heard now. We always thought it was 67, but most recently I heard something between 67 and 80. Like,
how crazy is that? That many
what?
Out of 10 people, that mean like 7 to 8 people coming back.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they live there.
They live there.
They live there.
Bev, you know we can hear you going through your purse.
Okay.
Yeah, what you use for the post?
Nah.
Bev, what was you doing? All right, let's wrap this episode.
I must know.
I do want to know what we
I look for my lip gloss.
Oh, that's important. Yeah. With a wee, you wouldn't know.
I promise you.
The dick slander is picked up.
I look for my
This
lip
is how y'all feel.
Wee-wee
Just
on
getting
this-
attacked
on
for the
this
genitalia
podcast.
God gave me. This is crazy.
All right, so we've talked solutions. We've talked what you're doing. Is there anything? I know we want to funnel some money your way. That's something that we want to make sure that we're like promoting, plugging. Anything else you want to like promote, plug that you're working on that like people should just know about?
Oh my God. Really, I work with the kids. I promise you. I take them boxing. You know, I take them to the TV station to perform and stuff. That's not my job. That's just.
This is what she's doing.
That's what I do. Me, yeah, yeah. I take them as many places I can to get them out of the community, Joe. So we can get help taking them places. These kids don't know, but what you show them. You know, they so community bound. You know, from like 5-block radius that, you know, it's messed up, and then they can't go nowhere because they're affiliated. A lot of these kids ain't gang members, they just gang member related, you know what I'm saying? So
tangential.
the pictures and all that from back in the days, all that shit come back up.
Facebook.
So they just lost, and then I know so much about the kid. I try not to, if I can take you from A to B, I will, you know. But it's hard out here.
I have one more question just based on something you said earlier. You're talking about, you know, people on TikTok and all that, and I know you do a lot of social stuff for like bigger organizations too. What is social like with the kids and learning about some of this? Like, what's your dynamic with social media like in these kids?
Our social media is horrible with these kids. They don't know about like literally picking up a phone. They got enemies. These kids be having enemies that can call them through Facebook phone.
Yeah. That's wild.
A lot of stuff start from Facebook, social media. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They don't be having nothing to do with the innocentest kids get killed behind stuff from social media. Yeah. A lot of these kids be lost though, you know. That's why I try to find. Let's do something.
Yeah. No, I mean it's so heavy. It's like hard
Let's
to
do
process.
something.
Yeah.
Like I say, you providing that experience outside of social media to try to.
Always have. Right? Always have. Let's do something. This community is always gonna be there because everybody know I ain't giving up on my community. I'm a call away, but I'm definitely gonna be out of it if we going somewhere. Look, I'm gonna show them something. Yeah.
Bev, do you have a social media you want to plug?
Absolutely. Beverly Hills Entertainment on Facebook and Instagram. My podcast is on Chicago Solidified on YouTube and Channel 19. I can't keep up with TikTok and Snapchat and stuff.
It's all good.
That's for the kids.
That's for the kids.
Yeah, that's for the kids.
I try to.
We're too
Unless
old
you're
for that shit.
cheating. That's pretty. Snapchat.
No.
Kyrie, you just
what?
stay
No.
telling on yourself.
I'm not a
today.
phone person,
My
but
God.
I'm not a phone person, but
My God.
this social media stuff
Because
be
the
like what you
Snapchat
think
thing
it'll pop up.
disappeared. Never mind. I don't even want to get into it.
If you have Snapchat, you're right. If you have Snapchat, you are cheating. That's how I feel. Get that. If you're over 30 and you have Snapchat, you're cheating.
Men be creepy as hell on Snapchat.
Cheating, yeah.
You heard what you say? What to do? Disappear. What?
I thought this episode was going to end
But
like
I think
5
you'll appreciate
minutes
this.
ago.
Last episode, I said I wasn't sure that I believed personally in jail until I remembered all men should go. Actually, it should be all of y'all.
No, see, you don't know what you're
Snapchat.
talking about. Let me tell you something.
Dick behavior.
You know, back in '99 when I
Please.
went to jail, you know, I had
Fine.
went to a co-ed jail, Logan.
Logan was
A
co-ed back then?
setup. A setup.
Co-ed?
Yeah,
What the
they
fuck
was
is
just in
co-ed?
it. I was in there when they was just in it. Co-ed, men too, and women together.
But how is that possible?
It was there. It's real. Google it.
What age range?
My age, I was 22. It was a setup. Real men and women in the same jail. They worked together and they went to school, college together. I was in college, filling on wee-wee in school. Calling my mom like, please get me out of here. Call.
Why is you calling for other people? You grabbing the dick. Oh!
I'm calling him like,
Feeling
please.
on wee wee.
Yeah, get me out
Out
of
the
here.
title of
But
this episode.
I
Without
promise
a
you.
doubt.
You know I like to have fun, though.
I do think you have to. It's so good to have you here and to have any
I
kind
do.
of humor around this shit, right? Because this stuff is so hard, and
Hell
what
yeah,
you
and
just
it's
described with
sad.
these kids and social media.
And the
it's
weekend
crazy.
coming. Yeah, weekend don't be right where I come from, so I'd like to
lying.
just enjoy myself.
You ain't lying.
Well, we'll get you some Don Julio. We'll make.
I
that.
promise you. What time is it?
We'll make
It's
that
about it's
happen.
Don Julio o'clock.
We'll figure it out.
Period.
Tequila time.
And then our last question before tequila time is, what are you listening to right now? What do you like?
The
Music-wise, podcast-wise, anything. Like, what are you listening to? We just like to ask people.
Man, I'm fucked up. I still listen to Tupac.
Hey!
A ringing support.
But you know, I'm a ride
Throughout the
waiter.
Lincoln
I
line.
love
You listen
ride
to Rod
waiter.
Wave.
Oh, that's my man.
Oh, you like those big chocolate niggas?
Yeah, that's my man. I was gonna go to this concert this year, but I went the last year before. And if you keep coming to your concerts in November, you know.
Bev, you be out living life. I ain't been at a concert so long. You be living
I've been
life.
to a few concerts the last year. I've been to Beyonce, Lauryn Hill, Tink. Yeah, I've been in the building. It's a concert old school this weekend. Like Genuine, them Drew here, a lot of humping this weekend. I about getting in the building.
We and humping.
I love
Hey.
that somehow you're keeping it clean.
Yeah.
Technically.
I ain't heard wee in like 20 years. Man, this shit
Keeping
is
it
nasty.
clean. I like that. I like the classic
wee-wee
Tupac.
sound.
They were giving me a hard time for Akon earlier, but
She be listening to
Locked up.
Akon. Look, hey, she automatically knew the Akon song, though.
Akon has apparently a much more lasting legacy, I think, than he would maybe
Locked
know.
up.
We did a little Tupac too. We used to do, first we ball, then we
I love Pac.
ride, and then we're a change man.
Oh, my God. This is crazy. Bev, I appreciate you for coming today.
Anytime.
And, we want to support you in all the things you're doing. So, let us know how we can support you in the future. And, it's an honor to have you, yo. And I
Yes,
hope that
thank
people
you.
watching
Appreciate
this
you
continue to
guys.
watch the
Appreciate you
episodes,
guys.
continue to support Bev, support prison reform, support, prison programming, and let's make our people a better people so that our community is a better place.
Absolutely.
So we get back to
Absolutely.
touching wee wee. This podcast is recorded at the Lincoln Lodge.
Yeah.
Like one contribution
Yeah.
today. A sitting duck all day, but I'm gonna take that home too.
Touching wee wee is
Touching
crazy.
wee-wee.
I
Let's
know.
get back to touching wee wee.
Y'all
Having
can.
fun.
Y'all laughing.
Hoping it makes me whole again.